and welcome to the ClubOS Calendar tutorial. In this video, we'll review creating prospect appointments on the calendar, as well as best practices for completing, canceling, or rescheduling these appointments. As we've discussed in previous videos, you can set appointments from the new lead form and the follow-up window. Beyond this, you can also schedule appointments for existing prospects directly through the ClubOS Calendar. To start, navigate to the calendar icon in the left-hand navigation bar and select Calendar from the drop-down menu. If you have the Location Manager or Club Admin account roles, your calendar will default to the Master Calendar view. This view shows the club staff members' schedules for the current calendar day. Use the Viewing drop-down menu along the top of the page to navigate either to your own calendar or to another staff member's. If you have the trainer, salesperson, or front desk role, you will not see the master calendar view, but rather default to your own weekly schedule. There are two ways to schedule an appointment through the calendar. You can select the desired time slot from the calendar, and the event window will open. Alternatively, you can use the Add Event button in the top right-hand corner. On the event window, use the Event Owner drop-down menu to assign the event to the appropriate staff member. The appointment will be featured on the event owner's calendar. The Event Type drop-down menu is used to mark the event as Appointment. If you have access to multiple locations, your event window will feature a Locations drop-down menu, which is used to mark the appropriate location for the appointment. The Subject field enables you to apply a short title to the event. Assign a start date, then a start time, and finally an end time. You can set reminders for both the event owner and the attendee. The type of event reminder the prospect is sent is dependent on the contact information on file. The system is defaulted to send a text reminder. However, the prospect must have a mobile phone number on file. If the prospect only has an email address on file, then they will be sent an email reminder. Enter in the prospect's name into the Attendee search field. Then select their profile from the search results. You're able to send the prospect messages directly through the event window by selecting the email box on the prospect tile. Use the email notification text field to compose your message. Then select Save Event and Send Notification. The event will be saved on your calendar and the message will be emailed to the prospect. When a prospect arrives at the club for their scheduled appointment, best practice is to have them fill out your digital guest waiver. By submitting the digital guest waiver, the appointment will be automatically rendered as completed. If the prospect needs to cancel, reschedule, or is a no-show, you can manually update the event status by clicking into the event on the calendar. On the prospect tile, the event status drop-down menu will be listed as active. This is the default status for all events when they are built. To update, click the status drop-down menu, then select the desired status from the list. Retain the change by clicking Save Status. Finally, Save Event. If a prospect needs to push back an appointment, it's recommended that you mark the original event as rescheduled and then build a separate appointment for the rescheduled time, as opposed to simply updating the date and time of the original event. This preserves the historical data of the original event to avoid future confusion. If you or your staff sell a membership to a prospect before they have been entered into ClubOS, DataTrack will still send the membership information to our system, and ClubOS will create a member profile for the new member. However, because the new member did not have an appointment in ClubOS, the system will build a default membership sales appointment on the calendar for the new member. This default appointment will be listed at 8:45 p.m. If your calendar is full of default membership sales appointments at this time, this is an indication that the recommended prospect workflow is not being followed. You can review the proper steps in the 3-part ClubOS Basics lead entry tutorial.